Hi dear students, I am Kalaivani, Assistant Professor from SNS College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. So today we are going to discuss a topic about vegetative propagation. This comes under the methods of propagation. So medicinal plants can be propagated by two usual methods. They are sexual and asexual, that is seed propagation and vegetative propagation. And today we are going to discuss about the vegetative propagation, which is also known as asexual reproduction. New plants grown from seeds but also from some other parts such as stem, leaves, roots, spores, etc. in certain plants, and this is known as vegetative propagation. Coming to stem, we eat the stems of potato, ginger, onion and sugarcane. The stems of these plants grow in new plants, and the potato is a special stem, grows under the ground. We may find a special structure on its surface called eyes. And any piece of potato with an eye part can grow into a new plant when placed under the ground. And the stem of another plant is rose. This is also can be used to grow into a new plant, that is the stem of the rose can also be grown into a new plant. The stem of hibiscus is also used to grow into a new plant. In ginger, the stem is a small structure, means that has a small structure and it is called as a bud. From the bud a new plant can grow, and in onion a special structure called bulb is used for the development of a new plant. So a new plant can be developed from the bulbs of the onion. Leaves, coming to the leaf part. The leaves of the bryophyllum has several buds along their margins. New plant grow in the ground when the buds of the leaves, that is aligned along the margin, fall into the moisturized ground. So coming to the next section, that is root. Root, we can take carrot as a best example. Carrot developed into a new plant when it kept for some time in water. Turnips and sweet potato are also roots which develop into shoots. Carrots are tubers, and when planted into soil they developed into a buds, and this which grows into a shoot system, and later the shoots are detached from the parent plant and they are grown into the separated plant, and it grows separately for the cultivation. And coming to the spores, some plants not bear flowers and seeds. They may bear special structures known as spores. For reproduction, mosses and ferns through spores, the spores develop into the plants, and along with the spores, mosses and fern plants reproduce and produce new plants from the parent plants. So let's see about the difference between the underground stem and roots. Usually the underground stem is the modification of the stem, and the underground root is not the modification of the stem at all. Underground stem rises from the plumule, but in the roots it rises from the radicle. And underground stem, the stem is differentiated among the nodes and internodes, but in the root it does not differentiate as nodes and internodes. And similarly, scaly leaves are pretty the nodes of the stem, and here the scale leaves are absent in the roots. And in the shoot system, that is underground, a stem branches arise exogenously. Here the branches arise endogenously, and in the stem it bears fruits and flowers, and in the root there is no fruits and flowers, and absence of fruits and flowers or in roots. And the stems bears axillary buds, but the roots does not have any axillary buds in present, and there is no root hairs in the stem, and in roots the hairs, minute tiny hairs are present, and it is known as root hairs. And here the root caps are absent, here the caps are present, that is a cap like structure is at the end of the root, and that is known as root cap. And here usually the function is storage of food, and here the function is they always function for the storage of food. Here also they usually function for the storage of the food. And stems perform the function of transportation of nutrients, water and minerals, and the root just take or absorb the water from the soil and absorb the mineral from the oil and transport for the production of food and energy to the shoot system. So this is the difference between stem and root. And so with this we can conclude about the vegetative propagation, and let's see in the next video. Thank you one and all.